to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you if you've already hit the subscribe button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. This will be a general message for Aries for the month of December 2022. All right. Again, this is a general message for Aries, the month of December 2022. Oh, hold on a second. All right. Merry Christmas. This is December. Merry Christmas. We shuffle one more time, and we will get started. Here we go. Aries, December 2022. Got a bonus. Okay. Wow. Aries. What we're going to talk about here is chaos. There's some chaos that's going on here. Sorry about that. Let me get a brighter light in there. Chaos. Got some chaos going on in the month of December. And I guess December could be a chaotic month. I mean, you got to do a bunch of Christmas shopping. You got to run around. You got to deal with the people in the stores and all that crazy stuff. You know, but for the beginning of the month here, we have the message of sight, right? And it's in the reverse. So there's something that you are not seeing. Normally I get that when people aren't seeing problems before they arrive at the doorstep. You know what I mean? It's like you're waiting to see things, or really just not paying attention. Like you see something, oh, that could be a problem later, and then you forget about it and you just move on with your day. And then that problem snowballs and becomes bigger, and the next time you open up your door, you have a big problem on your doorstep. That's what I'm seeing here for the beginning of the month. There's some kind of problem going on, some kind of thing there that's happening at the beginning of the month. For the middle of the month here, we have change, and that's in reverse. So there's some kind of transformation that is not happening in the middle of the month. This is like the equivalent of the death card, where, you know, a death to the old and a birth to the new. Well, that's not really happening. A major change isn't happening in the middle of the month of December. Okay, we'll get to that and figure out what's going on. Nurture came out. So towards the end of the month, you're going to be feeling like feeling the need to either nurture someone that's in your vicinity or to nurture yourself. And the reason why I say nurture yourself is because it's followed by the card of shadow work. So it seems as if you're digging deep at the end of the month of December to find those things within yourself that you need to fix in order to be able to move forward. So if you don't know about shadow work, you should look that up. It's quite a big subject for me to get into. I don't really have the time to get into it. But to put it short, it's a lot of problems, not a lot, but there are things that are holding you back from your past that are keeping you from moving forward. As far as, like, for some examples, maybe you were abused in a relationship and now you have someone that is not going to abuse you. These are just examples. Or maybe you overate a lot in the past and you see yourself falling back into that, and you're noticing it, and so you're starting to work on yourself when it comes down to that. So it looks like some shadow work is definitely starting to happen in the month of December for you, and that's good. That's good for us to notice these things and work on them, you know. Getting ready to go into the new year. I think that's dope. Got a new deck that I'm using today. It's the Baroque deck from Lamucci. Looks good. Wow, what was that? The High Priestess? You're using your intuition this time, Aries. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Let's talk about this sight. What's going on with sight? So for some of you, I'm feeling like this is for the ones that are in a relationship, it feels like you thought that there was some kind of third-party situation going on, and it's not. You're realizing that it's not, but this whole situation left you stuck. And once you realize that, the relationship starts to grow. It starts to grow further. Yeah, and this puts you in the energy of the Queen of Wands. You know, it's a good feeling energy. It makes you want to get back into, you know, being yourself. It's not like where you could have been feeling in a low self-esteem. You're actually leaving out of that low self-esteem energy and moving into, you know, a more emotionally happy, shall we say, like, you know, a self-improvement kind of happy. You know, I feel good, I look good, I'm growing, things are happening. But that's for those that are in a relationship. I feel like this could be a love reading where, man, it feels like Aries, like you're realizing some things about yourself that needs to be fixed in order to move forward. That's what it feels like. Like I said, you might have felt a low self-esteem and was feeling that your partner was maybe eyeing or dealing with somebody else. Now you're seeing that that's not what it was, and coming out of a stuck position or just not understanding, and then you start to look at yourself. Let's talk about this change. Okay, so when it comes down to this major change that was not happening, so maybe you were feeling like the person that you were dealing with was a player, and now you're feeling like there's no need to get rid of this player. Nothing needs to change in this area. And then you began on your way to moving forward and not worrying about what everybody else has in life, and you start to actually focus on what it is that you do have, or looking at the opportunity that Spirit is trying to bring to you. Also, you're realizing that this person wasn't trying to give you a small offer. In other words, that this person was not bullshitting that you're dealing with. Yeah, this feels like it seems as if you had some sort of vision about somebody, and it feels like that vision is actually like turning around and turning the mirror onto you and making you look at yourself for thinking of this person in the wrong light. That's what it looks like to me. Let's talk about this nurture. Okay, yeah, you're starting to work on yourself now and moving forward with doing that. And you're walking away from some kind of emotion that didn't serve you anymore. Wow. For some of you that are not in relationships, you're working on yourself and realizing at the end of the month of December that I have options. Where I'm talking to the ones that felt like they didn't have any options at all. Like, yeah, I'm not this. I'm like, you were self-sabotaging yourself. It seems as if you're breaking out of that, and then once you start looking good and feeling good, you like, man, I got all kind of options. You see all those options there? I got all kind of options. There's a lot of things that I can do, and I got my money right too at the same time. What's going on, Aries? Yeah, double on that, got my money right. I am the symbol of growth. I am doing my thing here. And realizing that you don't need anybody either. Yeah, this is like self. This is all about self here, is what this feels like. This feels like self, like you're looking inward and realizing that I need to heal myself. I need to work on myself because I have a lot going for myself. Because I don't need to have anybody. I have options, but I don't have to have anybody. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Let's talk about the shadow work. What's going on with that? Oh, you're finally starting to pay attention to the shadow work. You're taking it in. You're looking at all the things that made you what you are, mentally, emotionally. You know, all the things from the past. This could be like childhood traumas too, like everything in that area. You're looking at that now. You're actually looking at that now. I think you want to have a fresh start. You're looking at all the things that made you weak. Keep going. Give me some more in there. So that you can be, you want to be a better partner. You want to be able to use your intuition better. And you want to also heal the things that have not been healed. You want to heal the things that have not been healed. For some of you, I would say, what is it, an Aquarius? It could have been the source of the issues in the past. You're making a clear choice as well. You're making a clear choice to work on yourself and fix everything. For some of you, you guys are seeing that in a relationship that you're in, that you're looking at your partner as a player and you're realizing this person is not a player. They are exactly who they said that they are. They weren't bullshitting at all. Then that changes and now you're looking at yourself. For others, this is just I am moving towards looking at myself and everything that has hindered me from my past. And I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna do the shadow work. I'm gonna break those things that have held me back from living the life that I wanna live. And it is chaos. It is emotional chaos, emotionally chaotic, internal to go through this, but it's needed in order for you to move forward. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. The advice moving forward. The advice is do the work. Do the work. Do the work and don't worry about who's gonna be there to take care of you. I think by the spring, this work. Some of you are doing this for a soulmate. Some of you, there's a soulmate, someone that you see as a soulmate that you want to work on yourself in order to be able to be with. Some more on the advice, please. Yeah, it's time to leave that anxiety behind here. Yeah, it's time to wait. Let's do the work. Do the work. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about. Some of us have really strong codependent energy, and I think that could be what this is about. Really strong codependent energy, like feeling like you need someone in order to be happy or anything in that realm. But the truth is, let's go after this codependency. And if you, I'd say by the spring, this is going to turn around. It's time to do the work. It's time to do the work. Well, if this message fits your situation, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and I love you all. Peace.